I love this 3D animation, and it's made using only CSS. A 3D box with text on each side moves horizontally left and right. But the real magic happens when 18 such boxes perform the same motion, each starting at a slightly different time. To make it even more dynamic, I added a smooth color transition that shifts at different intervals. The structure consists of a tray. Inside it, there's a die and a cube. Inside the cube, we have 3 text elements, each wrapped in a face class. This die is then duplicated 18 times to create the full animation effect. Center the tray using Display Flex, Justify Content Center, Align Item Center, and set its height to 100 viewport height. Set Font Family and Overflow Hidden. Set the width and height of the die. Set the cube's Transform Style property to Preserve 3D. This allows us to apply 3D effects to the text on each face of the cube. On Face Element, apply Position Absolute, Width and Height. Center the text by Display Flex, Align Items, and Justify Content Center. Also set Font Weight and Color of the text. To target the first text element by the Nth Child selector, rotate the first text along the y-axis by 0 degrees, and apply a Translate Z of 85 pixels to bring it forward. Set the font size to 34 pixels. Duplicate this setup for the second and third text elements, but modify the Rotate Y and the font size value. Now, it's time to create an animation to rotate the cubes. At the start of the animation, apply a transform of Rotate Y minus 180 degrees. At the midpoint of the animation, change the transform to Rotate Y 0 degrees. At the end of the animation, Rotate Y should be 180 degrees. Activate this cube rotation animation with a duration of 4 seconds, set to loop infinitely, and an ease and out timing function. The text on the back side of each face is visible during the rotation. To fix this issue, use the backface visibility property and set it to hidden. All the cubes are moving at the same time right now, so we need to stagger their animations by adjusting the timing. Select the second cube using Nth Child and apply an animation delay of 0.1 seconds. Copy this line for the other cubes as well. Select each cube by changing the value in Nth Child. Give each one a different animation delay value to create a staggered effect. Now, the animation looks much better and runs perfectly. Next, let's add a subtle rotation to the entire tray. For this, we will create a float animation. At the start of the animation, rotate the tray by minus 10 degrees and move it upward with a Translate Y of minus 10 pixels. At the end of the animation, use positive 10 degrees for the rotation and move it downward by 10 pixels. Set the float animation to run for 4 seconds. Use the ease and out timing function and make it infinite with the alternate direction to create a gentle back and forth motion. One final touch to make our animation even more visually appealing is to add a color-changing effect over time. Let's create a color change animation with 4 stages, each using a different color. Assign unique colors to each stage. Then, apply this color-changing animation to each face of the cube. This simple enhancement adds a vibrant and engaging feel to the entire animation. And just like that, our stunning CSS animation is complete. You can now add this eye-catching effect to your own website and wow your visitors. If you enjoyed this animation, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts.